let's go ahead and jump in here. So, why is it important for everyone to learn the sales product? I kind of talked about this at the beginning here, that we all are sellers. That's the people in this room, and we're in the training yesterday, part of the commercial team, and we all need to get better. Just to hear the process, hear what the sales team goes through, and what your role is when you're involved in the sales process, and all these things just need to get really aligned. Agenda today, we're going to talk a bit about what happened in 2014, a little bit more on the solution selling concept, how we're going to upsell the TMS clients, and then go a little bit in the sales process and touch on some basic parts of each step. Now, we're not going to go deep here, but at least one time you'll be able to hear Adam and Stephanie and Sarah and Carol. You'll be able to hear kind of what they go through and understand what we're trying to do with this company. So when we think about what worked, I asked some of the sales guys to kind of run it down for me. So like Square One, Adaptive, what were they looking for? They weren't looking for a single view, they were looking for TMS. And once they heard about data feed and what we could do with data feed, they got a lot more interested. And we had to really come custom with this project. And the fact that we could help with the live ramp cookie syncing was a big deal, and that was what actually turned this customer around. For Kraft, what I've discovered, they knew they wanted a unified view of the customer, so they came from the other round. They knew that just getting it all together was going to be helpful both tactically and strategically. They liked the Universal ID, wanted to hear more. We're calling it the Fuse ID now, but they really want to get into how it worked. They were sold on the concept, but for them, the real key was understanding step by step how the technology works, so that they could really feel like it was worth the 7 figures that they're paying for this annually. And as you can see here, getting it sold took a whole team effort. Everything was, what's that? That's right. You don't remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
That was like a month ago.
Yeah, you gave it. Well, we've been playing this training for a while. So remember, unified customer view, guys. Remember, it's not just matching. It's the aggregation, the data layer, the enterprise data layer. All that, getting all that stuff together unifies your data set. Then matching it unifies it even more, and then providing the activity for measurement and the data feed for measurement is what we're focusing on for first half 2015. Why measurement? Because it can be achieved. We can do this. You don't need a high match rate. You can use sample size. We've been talking about Nielsen. Nielsen's panel, the gold standard for current online marketing measurement. How many people do you think are in the panel? There's 200 million or so online Americans. How many people do you think are in the panel? Anyone? Adam? Steve?
Million.
Sarah? 200,000. 200,000, and that to them. So you don't need a huge sample size of good data to really project out to how your marketing is impacting, influencing your customer base, customers to convert. And also, cross-channel measurement, the conversation has been ongoing for many years. Marketers understand that right now activation they can do in one channel. Search folks do on search, and the display team does display, and the social team does social. But when it comes to measurement, you have to bring the other channel. That's what people have been trying to do now for almost a decade, is to bring all the channels together to figure out how everything's working together. Then they can go off to their siloed activation groups, and the search team knows that when these banner promos run, their search spikes. Cool, we'll do it. We'll handle it on our own. But only by looking at all the data together can good measurement be achieved. So that's why we're focusing on measurement. So what do we do for measurement? We offer the cross-channel data foundation to make measurement and marketing accurate and insightful. That's what we do. We don't do the measurement, we offer the data foundation for the measurement. We streamline the data gathering process. We match your customers, obviously, creating a better data set. Each of the teams work from the same data set. I wrote a blog post on this. If you didn't read it, it's a very short blog post, but this is a big deal because when you have multiple insights teams giving you, analysis using different data sets, obviously they're going to come up with often conflicting results. So if everyone could just work from the same master data set, and this is the best data set, it has all the channels, as much matching as it can be accomplished, there's true value there. And then implementing new measurement platforms is a friggin' headache. I worked at Visual IQ. It took 3 to 4 months just to get all the data together. It took about 6 months for the first good attribution report to come out. So if you could start from day one to turn your pipe right to that measurement vendor, you can get up and out of really quickly. And there's a lot of money at stake. So marketers will see the value of that over time.